Hey everyone, it's Craig with One Man's Cancer Journey. This week I share with you my adventure to the ER, which happened on Friday. On Thursday night and again on Friday morning, I was experiencing some blood in my bowel movements. And so, out of abundance of caution, I reached out to my oncologist and looked for directions. And he said, because it was still actively bleeding, that we needed to go to the ER and get some tests done to make sure what was going on and to try to figure out what our next steps in the treatment were. One thing was he had asked me if it was bright red or maroon red, and I didn't understand until I talked with him on Saturday the importance of understanding it. So bright red meant, which is what mine was, that there was bleeding in the lower GI system. The maroon or darker red would have meant that there was bleeding in the upper, maybe coming from the cancer in the stomach. And so we were happy that it was bright red, indicating that it was most likely not related to the particular cancer. Could be a side effect of some of the treatments that I've been going through, or the drugs may have instigated an internal hernia or something like that. So just thankful that we were able to get to the ER, had some blood tests done, a rectal exam, as well as a CT scan. And so, like most things, where I come to you, everything comes as mixed results. So they weren't able to find any active bleeding in my GI tract, which was good, but we still need to figure out where it was coming from. So I have a follow-up, or we'll be setting a follow-up appointment with my gastroenterologist, Dr. Egito, in the coming week or so. What we did find was that with the CAT scan, we had an opportunity to kind of see what was going on, and we did see that there was a slightly enlarged lymph node in the stomach region. We're not sure if this is metastasized from the cancer or if perhaps this is just a lymph node that has gotten irritated due to the new treatment that we're going through. And so we'll continue to monitor that as we go forward. The good news on that front is that in talking with Dr. Tajani, if it is cancerous, we can actually begin to continue to do the chemo treatment for the liver and the other mass in the stomach. And then we could look at a targeted therapy like radiation for the new spot. So we're hoping that it's just an inflamed lymph node that just got a little angry and swelled up a little bit, and that it's not anything cancerous. The flip side was that because we did have another CT scan, even though we had just done only 2 rounds of the new treatment, we were able to get a little bit of insight into how the new treatment is working. And I am pleased to share that we are seeing, even just after 2 rounds, or roughly over 3 weeks, we are seeing shrinkage in some of the spots in the liver. And so we're very excited that the new chemo treatment appears to be having a good impact on the cancer and doing what we finally have been waiting for almost a year, is to begin to see some shrinkage. So again, no spreading other than this lymph node, which we're not sure is cancerous. Things are not getting larger anymore, but things are actually beginning to shrink. So when we look at those kind of 3 variables, when we get a CT scan, we're excited that we can begin to see progress in the shrinkage. And so we'll continue on with the chemotherapy. For my gratitude moment this week, I am grateful to have the whole family together for the weekend. As your kids are small, you are stuck with them 24/7 and you wonder, will I ever have time to myself? As they age and they get closer, they're into college and they get closer to leaving the nest, you cherish those times when you have everybody together. And this is one of those weekends. Abigail just came back from her first adventure out in California this summer, and she landed on Saturday. Mariana came down after her classes and taking care of the animals on Saturday. And today is Sunday, and we have tickets to see the musical Clue at the Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center here in Orlando, Florida. So we're excited to have the family together, even if just for a short period. Mariana will be heading back to school tonight because she has classes tomorrow, as well as continue to care for the animals. So we're just thankful to have everyone under the roof together and to be able to share some of the good news that we're finding through the unexpected visit to the ER this past Friday, but we're excited that we're starting to see some progress, real good progress that we're looking forward to. And so we'll continue with our treatment plan. I have chemo again on this coming Friday, and we'll just keep moving. We take one day at a time, and we'll continue to battle this until we have gone into remission or into a maintenance mode where we can claim some sort of victory over the cancer and begin to build back energy and get life back to normal. My name's Craig. I'm with One Man's Cancer Journey, and I wish for you a blessed week.